first day of work and I'm already running late. Okay, I'm in the office and already had a rough start to my day. I'll explain later, but I'm about to go into my first meeting, so we'll see how it goes. Day one, it's already a little, not intense, but it's been an experience already. I was like leaving to go work to be picked up by my boss to be told that like it's a conservative newsroom. I was wearing like a tank top and shorts and I had to go change. So I'm in now like a more professional appropriate attire, but yeah, from there got inside look into kind of how fast their meetings go, where they just kind of a general check-in of the stories that they've published, what's going to be published, and who's doing what. Right after, I was given a tour of this facility, which is really cool. It's this newsroom has been here for some time now, so I got to see where they kind of print the newspapers, where they go for distribution, kind of see like where everyone usually sits in the newsroom. But it's desolate. It's like no one here since last year. They're just now slowly starting to allow people to come into work. But yeah, I can only imagine based off like what I've seen in movies of just the chatter, the loudness, the collaboration that's probably happening on the floor when everyone was here in person. So it's kind of crazy to kind of see like the different side of that. But yeah, so I am currently working on my first news story, just a quick, like 350 word blurb, I guess, about Zion becoming an official dark sky park. And so I'm going to write in terms of like how people can join the celebration or get involved. But that's something that has to be like done today because it starts this week. It starts, it's going on this week and it starts today. So I wasn't expecting that kind of timeline. So the pressure's kind of on, and I feel like I'm kind of like stalling out because, yeah, just like to meet these, such a different pace from just like working on my own by myself as a grad student, and I still have my part-time job, which I haven't done. So I'm already feeling the stress, but it's exciting. I'm super lucky and privileged to be in this situation right now, but that's kind of the update. So I'm going to keep working on this, and then around like 2 o'clock, I have training to how to use like their publishing portal, because that's how collaborations, or like that's how writing is going to be done through. I don't do it through like Google Docs or anything like that. But yeah, I got to see the production room as well, and because I'm hoping to do at least some kind of like digital media stuff as well as my own things. So yeah, just a lot. Really, definitely hit the floor running. So that's my check-in for today. But I will chat back with you all later. It's 6:30. I've been home since 5, and man, what a day. When they say you hit the floor running, like you legit hit the floor running. I started off this morning, or I think I already talked about this morning. I don't know if I did, but anyways, it's just insane to kind of see like how fast paced everything was. So like in this morning's meeting, like 15 minutes is just like these are the stories we're talking about, who's covering the story, who has this information. Like they're just like da da da, like one thing after the other, and then they're like, okay, that's it, like, you know, talk to you guys later. So after that, the main story that I was assigned, which is on Zion's National Park officially being certified as an international dark sky park. They wanted it to like today. They wanted that to be published today pretty much. And so that was kind of my assignment for the day. I had to write like a 400-word story about it, which is kind of challenging. Like just having that pressure of like having to do that was just like a lot. It's insane. And so while that's happening, I'm answering emails. I'm still bouncing story ideas off with my editor. And then I got training on how to use their system on submitting stories. And then while during that training, another story kind of like fell into our lap essentially. And so tomorrow I'm going on my first like on location reporting. And so I need to read a little bit more about it, but there is a serious drought. It's a big theme for the summer of Nevada experiencing a drought. And so there are some wildlife out there that they're not able to get the moisture that they need from the plants and the vegetations because it's drying out. The plants are kind of like preserving that moisture for themselves or into the soil. So the animals that depend on the vegetation to get water, their water source, aren't having it anymore. So they have to do an emergency, it's called like a guzzle or something like that, but they pretty much like dump water for the sheep that are on the land. And so I think I'll be speaking with oh man, everything just happened so fast, but I think I'll be speaking to like Nevada's wildlife I don't know, commission or something, but like it's like Nevada's wildlife sector, and like watching them carry out this performance and get to interview one of the wildlife employees who's going to be a biologist and kind of learn more about the process and why they're doing it and like how it's affecting everything. But it's just like it's just like intense. And so my editor just sent me an email today, just kind of like, just in case you're feeling nervous, like here are some of my questions. And it's just like, she's been doing this for years, so she's like, you know, already has these things locked up. And I've conducted a lot of interviews before, but it's a, you know, yeah, man, it's just a totally different ballpark. And this, and even though I've like conducted interviews just for like future doctors and stuff like that before, so yeah, it's a little intense. I'm like tired, like I'm just tired, like mentally tired. I'm gonna take a break and eat, but kind of like my homework for tonight is to prepare for tomorrow's event. And so we have to wake up at 6 a.m. We have to be there by 8. It's going to be like an all day, not an all day thing. It's going to go from like 8 to 12. We're expected to be there. But yeah, I have to like get my camera gear ready, start charging that up, and just get ready for tomorrow. And so this is insane. And on top of this, I still have like a part-time job. Oh, man, this is like a full 9 to 5. So I'm going to be just a lot of long days. I lie ahead, and I still have to write my dissertation and stuff like that. I have no idea how I'm going to do with this. And it's only like my first day on location in the newsroom. So, yeah, this is already an experience. And, but yeah, that's all I have for now. I'm like mentally checked out. It's been hard for me to kind of sleep. It's just so hot here, and my body runs so hot, and I'm just like not like, I need it to be like freezing for me to fall asleep. And so I hope I can get a good night's rest, because tomorrow I'm going to be out in the sun. So yeah, I am excited to kind of show you guys around tomorrow. So thank you for joining me on today's little vlog, and look out for the next one. But I'll see y'all later. Bye, fam.